School bus safety is on a lot of parents' minds after 3 kids were killed in Indiana this week trying to cross the road to get on their school bus. KEZI 9 News reporter Madison Glassman is live in Eugene tonight with tips for drivers to keep this from happening again. Madison?
Matt, Renee, one of the biggest takeaways from my conversation with Chris Ellison, who's in charge of all the school buses here at the 4J School District, is that safety is a two-way street. He says the district stresses the importance of driver training, but says it's also important for the public not to ignore signs like this one. Millions of children board school buses every day. That means millions of parents expect their children to arrive to and from school safely.
Our children are our future, so it's important that we protect them, and they're vulnerable. They don't realize what's going on. We're adults. We're the ones that should be looking after them.
That's why Chris Ellison, Director of Transportation for 4J, says he's worried.
The public is being inattentive.
He says recently he's noticed a cardinal sin.
They're passing school buses when it's required by law for them to stop.
Ellison says stops on River Avenue and Goodpasture Island Road have been especially bad. To fight the problem, drivers and students are both trained on the proper ways to cross the street.
If they are going to cross, they're being picked up in the morning. They wait to cross the road until they see the driver give them that signal that it's safe to cross the road. In the afternoon, they actually cross in front of the bus to the front left corner of the bus and look at the driver. It's actually a double check.
Under state law, drivers face a hefty fine of $630 for passing a stopped school bus with its red lights on. If you put a child in danger, you're looking at a Class A misdemeanor for reckless driving.
I think that, all of us can be impatient with school buses because we want to get somewhere quickly. But the fact of the matter is we all have to put our own needs on hold and realize that the community needs are more important.
And while 4J emphasizes driver training, Ellison admits that sometimes his drivers are at fault. However, he says the district hasn't seen any major bus-related crashes.
We have had no injuries due to these accidents as far back as I can remember. A bus is built to a federal construction standard for a reason. And the school buses fare much, much better than the passenger car.
Statistics back him up. According to the National Safety Council, from 2007 to 2016, 70% of deaths in school bus-related crashes were in vehicles other than a school bus.
You're 76 times more likely to get to school safe in a bus than a family car. It's a proven fact.
Now, Ellison says these lights, as well as ones just like them in the front, were added about 4 years ago, and says because of that, he's noticed those locations such as River Avenue and Goodpasture Island Road becoming safer because of these lights, but says there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Reporting live in Eugene, Madison Glassman, KEZI 9 News.
Now.